I'm Atia Bruno.
I'm Devon Carter.
I'm Kevin Thompson.
And I'm Christoph Radell.
And we are Team Anguilla.
And we are excited to present to you
This is Who I Am
for the 9th Caribbean Secondary School Drama Festival. See you in Trinidad.
Welcome back to Breaking Dawn. So you just saw one clip from Team Anguilla and a really short teaser from our very own Team Trinidad and Tobago at the Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival that is underway in just a little while, and we're here with the local organizers, the Secondary Schools Drama Association here in Trinidad and Tobago, here to talk about the Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival here in Trinidad and Tobago this year. We're here with Tristan Wallace and Sharon Balak. Good morning.
Good morning, folks.
Good morning.
So tell us a little bit more about this festival. How long has this been running?
This is actually the 9th biennial Caribbean Secondary School Drama Festival. It started in 1994, an initiative between Victor Edwards and Isa Phillips from Barbados, who met in UWI and decided that let's try bringing other countries to the Secondary Schools Drama Festival, which was happening in Trinidad at the point in time.
Right.
So in 1992, they brought Barbados. In 1993, St. Vincent came along, and then in 1994, it was officially launched, the Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival. And after that, it has been going to different countries every 2 years or so, with one break at some point in time. But basically, it happens every 2 years, and now this is the 9th festival.
Okay, that's fantastic. So how are these secondary schools across the region chosen to participate in this festival? Do they apply? Do they send a piece that they want to do for the entire Caribbean to see, or is there a different process?
They definitely do apply. I can tell you how Trinidad is chosen. The group that will be representing Trinidad and Tobago would be the winners of the Secondary Schools Drama Festival that would have happened the year before.
Okay, that's fantastic. And that's San Juan
North Secondary, yeah. And for the different countries, some of them don't have something like the SSDA, so it then falls on the schools or whatever cultural group. For example, Jamaica is coming from Jamaican Youth Theatre. Jamaican Youth Theatre, not necessarily for one school. So it's different for different countries who is chosen to represent.
Okay, so our Secondary Schools Drama Festival here in Trinidad is, you could say, the main organizer of the regional festival, or?
It is the organizer for this festival in Trinidad and Tobago. When it goes to different countries, the different countries will have their own organizers.
Okay, all right, fantastic.
So how many students or participants from this drama festival continue into an acting career?
That I cannot tell you.
Not many of them.
I can't say.
Because we see that there's an interest. There are a lot of different production companies, you know, spawning all over Trinidad and Tobago, but yet still we're not, I'm not sure like how informed people are. So it would seem as though only the the little sections, they are the only ones that know about it, and I'm not sure what is the success rate in how many people actually carry on into full-time careers doing such.
What happens is that drama is an examinable subject by the CXC.
It is?
It is.
Never heard of it.
Well, yes. Yes, it is.
So you
also,
can do drama for CXC?
Yes, it is. Also, it's a CAPE subject. You can do it at A levels.
Okay.
Has just been introduced.
Yeah.
So you can do it at the A levels. And even in primary school now, for the CAC, that is the continuous assessment component.
Right.
Right. So drama is a part of that, and then we have it at CXC, which is a subject, and at the CAPE level. And so a lot of students, because I am a teacher myself,
All right.
right? And a lot of students go on to the university. They go to UTT also, and they pursue a career in drama.
All right.
So what people have to know also is that drama is not only about being on stage and acting. There's the business aspect to it. There's the technical aspect to it. So we do have students that go on in these areas. However, we find that the schools do not promote the drama as they should.
Yes.
Because they don't see it noteworthy.
Right.
But it is.
All right, so I think you all know that I have a little bit of a soft spot for drama. I actually got my start in secondary school's drama festival. So I want to ask about these young performers that are going to be performing at this festival. Can you tell us a little bit more about these countries and these plays that we should be looking forward to seeing?
Okay, so what I can tell you, Anguilla, whose promo you just saw, they have a very modern piece that deals with sexuality, like LGBT issues, in the Caribbean context, and dealing with religion and family life and all that kind of stuff. And that has been buzzing on social media because people are interested in that. Also, there's Jamaica. Jamaica has Junkanoo Jamboree, which is written by Aston Cook and also directed by Aston Cook. And that, what is that about? Right, so let me read for you, okay?
Right.
Junkanoo Jamboree is a Jamaican comedy which focuses on the tensions between the proud leaseholders on the beachfront settlement of Junkanoo Beach Village. Its indebted landowner, Miss Terry Longe, and owner of the nearby Quarterell Heights Hotel, Mr. Buckingsworth, who corrupts public officials in his scheme to acquire the land. The play taps into matters of natural justice and takes on the technical aspect of land ownership through the dynamic medium of the exciting folk form Junkanoo, a Christmas time street spectacle in Jamaica. And
Sounds a lot like what happens in Trinidad, but go ahead.
All over the Caribbean, we have the same issues, yes? Tell us about Trinidad's play.
Trinidad's play. You can talk about that?
Okay. This play is by, of course, San Juan North Secondary, and the director is Michaelian Taylor.
Right.
This play has to do with folklore, and it has a lot to do with a man in problems with his wife. He was imprisoned. Somehow he managed to get away. He enters into this other world, this folklore world. And he falls in love with our folklore characters, the Elijah Bless. However, the Sukunya loves him, but he is in love with Elijah Bless. Of course, he's in this world and he should not be there.
Right.
He caused a lot of upheaval, and a lot of things happened, and eventually they had to throw him out.
It's an interesting love triangle.
Yes.
A man, a Elijah Bless, and a Sukunya. I want to see how that resolves. How many countries are there in this year's festival?
There are 8 countries. 7 are coming in, including Trinidad and Tobago. So we have Barbados, Guyana, St. Vincent, DVI. How much I go so far? 4.
Right.
Trinidad and Tobago. Did I call Jamaica yet?
Did you call Jamaica yet?
No.
Anguilla,
Right.
Antigua and Bermuda.
Is that the festival?
I'm missing one.
This one here?
Yeah. That's always happened when you call out a list.
Yeah.
All right.
It's Anguilla, Antigua, Jamaica, Trinidad and Tobago,
British Virgin Islands.
British Virgin Islands.
Guyana,
Guyana, Jamaica.
St. Lucia.
Okay.
So tell us about the event, where it's going to be, how long it's going to be running for, times.
The festival is going to be running from the 1st to 8th of November, and it's going to be happening simultaneously in Trinidad and Tobago. In Trinidad, it's going to be at Sapa, and at Tobago, it is going to be at Shaw Park Complex. And we have to really give thanks to the new Ministry of Art, what is it called? Community Development,
Art,
Culture and the Arts. Yeah. Tobago House of Assembly.
It's always a mouthful with that ministry, eh?
Tobago House of Assembly and the Ministry of Education, who have worked with us and given us support to make this festival happen, both in Trinidad and Tobago.
All right. And is it a ticketed event? What is the cost?
Well, Tobago and Trinidad tickets have different prices.
All right.
But generally, it is $25 for primary school students.
Only?
On both.
Okay.
On both
So
islands.
primary school students, okay.
In Trinidad, secondary school students, $50.
Right.
In Tobago, it is $40. And even for the general public, in Trinidad, it is $100. In Tobago, it is $60. But in Trinidad, we have some special costs and discounts that they can access.
So in Trinidad, it's only going to be featured but only at Sapa.
Yeah, only at Sapa.
Okay. All right.
Box offices open tomorrow.
Contact numbers?
Contact numbers. The contact number is 757-4074, or you can find us on social media. Just search the Caribbean Secondary School Drama Festival, either on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, and all the information is there.
All right, so I know we have another clip that you want to give our audience a little teaser with.
Yeah.
So I guess maybe we can...
Jamaica.
Pardon?
Yeah, Jamaica.
Oh, Jamaica is featured on the other clip. All right, any more information you want to give to our viewers before we have a look at the clip?
Yes. We want you all to know that all schools, you should bring out your students,
Right.
especially the students who have CXC.
Because they have to write reviews and stuff now every time.
It helps with their critique writing. It's one of the SBAs that they must do. They need to come out and see this performance. And I also want to ensure them that even when we are having the secondary school drama festival, it helps with critiques, it helps with playmaking, and it will also help the primary school students. So we're asking all principals and teachers to ensure that their students come out and view.
So that they can have it like a school outing.
Yes.
They organize the transportation and get the permission slips from the parents, and they go down and
Ministry has already given permission. The ministry has already given permission for the schools to bring out their students.
Excellent. So principals, I hope that and teachers and maybe parents and PTA committees who are looking on, maybe you can call up these numbers, let your schools know what is happening, and take your children to Sapa so that they could experience what the drama festival and what the Caribbean has to offer. All right. So just before we get to the clip, let's just have a look at give us the numbers one more time so that people, principals, teachers, PTA members can call.
The number is 757-4074. You can find us on social media, the Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival.
All right.
Okay, let me ask a question that I'm sure a lot of folks at home are wondering. Is the audience for this festival only young people? Because I mean, it's young people building theatre.
It is.
Is it really just for secondary schools and primary schools?
It's not just for secondary schools, it's for everyone, because theatre is for everybody, you know.
Right.
Theatre is for everybody.
Yeah, theatre is life.
And exactly, I like you, I like you. And we have morning shows, which are for the schools, and we also have evening shows from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. and getting 2 shows a day. Two countries will be performing a day.
And what are the times? 6 p.m.
Morning shows will be from 10 to
10 to about 12.
I'm sorry, 9 to 11:30, 9:30 to 11:30, and evening shows will be from 6 to 8 p.m.
Yeah. I realize you're dealing with some really heavy themes. The first play that you spoke about, there's sexuality and sexual rights in there against an English-speaking Caribbean backdrop. How do you all decide? Is there a rule to say that this is too heavy for secondary schools to deal with? Let's not let this school do this play?
I actually want to applaud Anguilla for doing that.
So do I. I think it's incredible.
They weren't given any, as far as I know, they weren't given any criteria on what to select.
Right.
They chose their own themes that they want to bring. and you know, theater reflects life.
Right.
So this is happening. So bring it on, bring it on.
Okay, so that's fantastic. I'm really looking forward. I definitely hope that me and the team could get to see some of the plays. Maybe not the 10 o'clock show because we're now coming off from here. But hopefully. So let's see if we could run that clip for one of the other teams representing in the Caribbean Secondary Schools Drama Festival.
You didn't even know how hungry I was that morning.
Just watch she. So when people think she missed the girl.
Wait, hold up. It's try really try.